Welcome to the Ever After cast, brought to you by Ever After Holidays. We're your hosts, Matty.
And I'm Laura.
Here to share magical adventures and unforgettable memories from Disney, Universal and beyond, together with our special guests.
Please note, all views and stories shared are personal to ourselves and our guests and may not reflect current park or destination operations.
So sit back, relax, and let's begin today's adventure. Hey everybody, welcome to episode 3 of the Ever After cast. My name is Matty.
I'm Laura.
And we are your hosts to take you on a magical adventure today. And I don't know if I've just said, but this is episode 3 of series 2.
Exciting.
And we have another guest.
Yeah, 2 weeks on a run. Guests.
Two guests, 2 weeks on the trot.
Yeah.
If you want to introduce our guest for this week.
Yes, so we have the amazing Jack from Jackster World on Instagram, and we've kind of become like friends kind of through Instagram, and we have him on today. So hi Jack, thank you for joining us.
Guys.
Hello.
Oh no, thanks for having me. I'm so excited to be on here.
Oh, thank you so much for doing the podcast with us, and yeah, we're excited to hear about your recent Disney trip that you booked through us, and future trips, and just chat Disney, have a nice casual chat about Disney. That's what it's all about on this podcast.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So we'll just start off, if you just want to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about how you fell in love with Disney in general, and was you a young child? Just give us an idea as to when you connected with Disney itself.
Yeah, of course. So, as mentioned, I'm Jack, also known as Jackster World on Instagram and TikTok. I've had my account now for about a year and a few months, but I've always kind of been into Disney ever since I was a kid. I did my first trip to Disneyland Paris when I was 5 years old, and it's one of those weird early memories that I actually remember for some reason. And yes, ever since then, I've just basically been in love with it. I fell out of love with it when I was a teenager because I was a bit like, oh, I'm too cool for Disney and that kind of thing. So I just kind of pushed it out a bit. And then it wasn't until I went back in 2023 where I kind of regained my love and magic for it.
Yeah. Weren't like us, we were just Disney geeks as teenagers.
Yeah. Disney geeks through and through. And I know you're a big Kingdom Hearts fan as well, like I am.
I am. I mean, I got the tattoo, haven't I, on my arm? So I'm like, yeah, there we go. That's a fan. That's me proving it. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts is just absolute.
Just explain
go-to.
what
I think, to be honest, I think that kick-started it before the trip. So.
So Kingdom Hearts is basically, I think I must have been, I'm a lot older than you, by the way, so don't judge. But I think I was about 12 or 13 when the first one came out. It's basically a computer game. And it's like, have you ever heard of Final Fantasy?
Yes.
So it's like Final Fantasy, but like
Disney.
All of the Final Fantasy worlds mixed in with like Disney IP.
Okay.
And it's like its own storyline about the Kingdom Hearts.
Okay.
And it's really complex, but it's really good. And the games are really, really good. It's a role-playing game.
Okay, right.
So it's not like Super Mario or anything like that.
With other people, you can do, because
no, it's like you play it on your own, and you're like you're going through like a story, and there's loads of different Disney worlds involved in it, and Final Fantasy worlds, and then their own characters, but it's really complicated,
really
isn't it?
Cool, like from like the images and the visual and stuff.
The visuals and the artwork is beautiful. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts, and
once you get into it, you proper get into it, and it's amazing. But as you just said, Matty, it's so complex. Like, you can't just explain. You have to like kind of watch one of those like YouTube tutorials, and even after you watch them for like a few hours, you probably still won't get it.
No.
Yeah,
because it's so complex.
And I remember with Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, they came out within a few years of each other. Because I remember I was still in my teens when the sequel came out. I had to wait until I was in my 30s for the third one to come out.
Have a big break in between.
Yeah, and I think that was still about 6 years ago, so I was in my mid-30s. So I think there was like 20 years or something between the second one and the third one, nearly. Something like that. Anyway, I know I waited a long time. And the fourth one, I'm waiting a long time for that as well. But yeah, they are good. But obviously, you fell in love with Disney when you was 5, your first trip to Disneyland Paris. Is there anything you remember from that trip? Like, what hotel did you stay in?
I don't remember what hotel specifically. I think my mum said it was Santa Fe. It might have been, but we went on 2, so I think it was when I was 5 and 6. I can't remember the first one. I think the second one was definitely Santa Fe. The only thing I remember, and it's actually quite sad, is I remember losing my Mickey Mouse teddy on Main Street. Like, I have a core memory of me like dropping it and losing it, and then my mum getting me a new one and me kicking off because I knew it wasn't the same. That's all I remember. It's a quite a traumatic memory.
Yeah, you know what? I remember our first holiday. We got our bag stolen. We were stupid. We were in Typhoon Lagoon, and we left our bag underneath a sea, and someone took it. This was in the early 90s, but you just don't expect people, to take stuff in Disney. I think my mum and dad were first trip, a bit naive, and that my comfort was like a little it was actually a pillowcase. That was like my comfort blanket. That's what I as a 4-year-old, 3-year-old, 4-year-old. And I knew for when they gave me like the second pillowcase that could have been the replacement, I was like, that's not it. That's not the one. And I remember that being stolen and taken from me. And it was never the same again.
I never had anything like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that can be. I can relate to that being traumatic. And you know something's not the same.
So is it traumatic for you now when you go into like the Emporium and you see all the Mickey teddies there on the shelf?
Triggers.
Triggers, yeah.
When we first went, again in 2023, I didn't have the account then, so I remember like obviously seeing all of it for the first time. I didn't even look at TikTok or anything like that. I just remember seeing all the Mickeys, like you said, and I said it to my mum, like, just to let you know, I think this might be the guy who I lost back in like 2000, whatever it was.
Yeah.
So she was like, oh yeah, I remember that.
Do you have like an earliest memory being in the park? I know you were saying about your PTSD with your Mickey plush, but like, on an attraction or fireworks, do you remember anything? Because I know you was only young.
I don't remember any memories specifically. There's photos I've got of meeting Mickey, and I think that was probably one of the main things. Well, I had a Mickey teddy, so that's probably the main thing I wanted to do. I don't really remember it too much, if I'm honest. Like, again, I just have that PTSD moment. So, a lovely, nice memory, early memory of Disney.
Well, I was going to ask what memory really stuck with you from your earliest trip. So it's clearly the Mickey teddy.
Yeah.
The Mickey, the trauma from the Mickey teddy.
That now in future years with lots of plush and stuff. That's what you have to do, isn't it?
Exactly.
And then following that trip you had then when you were 5, did you go back to Disneyland Paris again, or did you then go anywhere else like Disney World or anything?
Yeah, so as I mentioned, obviously I kind of fell out of love with it when I was a teenager, but that's when we went on like a big family trip to Walt Disney World. Mm-hmm. And it's hard because it was amazing, but I didn't appreciate it at the time, like at all. There was about, I'm going to say 15 of us. We were in an off-site villa, and it was my entire dad's side of the family. So we had all of us, like, so all spread out across Nottingham, but my uncle's from New Zealand, so he also flew over. So we did like Walt Disney World, we did Universal, we did like, all the water parks as well. And then we did like, I think it was SeaWorld, Busch Gardens, Aquatica, I think it's called, another water park. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that was, when was that? 2014, I'm going to say. So over a decade ago, that's the last time I went.
Wow. I just imagine you say all those, like, I can't imagine fitting all that into, I don't know if you went for 2 weeks or not, but like, I used to do that, like Busch Gardens, see all of those other ones as well, and now it's like, I don't know, we've got another park at Universal now, but it's just crazy how we fit everything in.
Because they've all grown.
Yeah.
It was a busy trip, and I think that was one of the main things of why I didn't appreciate it, because I just kept going, I'm so tired, I can't keep doing this every day. But like, because well, I'm sure we'll get into it, because I've got my upcoming trip, I think things are going to be a bit more streamlined and organised, and I've got like a bit more of a plan kind of in place. I'm not going to stretch myself out too thin.
It'll be so different. You now going as an adult, as a teenager, it'll be so different for you, and you'll know what you love and want to do, and there's so much different things there just in the last 10 years.
Yeah, and it is funny what you say about when you're a teenager you don't appreciate as much, because I can't remember which episode it was, but we were talking about when I went to Disneyland Paris as a teenager, and it was my first time at Christmas time. And all I really remember of it is it being cold and slushy and being miserable. But I wasn't at that point where I was a miserable teenager. Everyone else probably had the most amazing time, but all my memory of that trip is just I'm miserable. But I'm just at that age where you are, you know, you're
just
miserable.
tired and you just don't want to do anything.
You don't appreciate it. You just want to be on your computer or whatever. Since then, after that trip, have you been back to Disney World? Have you been to any other Disney destinations? Or was it your last visit to Disney World?
That's my last visit to Disney World. And then, as I mentioned earlier, my trip to Disneyland Paris, December 2023, that kind of kick-started it a bit. And then I went again in June 2024. And it was around that time where I posted to TikTok, but I didn't have this idea of, I want to be a Disney content creator. I just posted some Disney videos. And then someone commented on my TikTok saying, oh, you should do an Instagram account. And I was like, oh, okay. I didn't know that was a thing. So I gave it a go. And in about, I think it was the end of August, start of September, that's when I first created, I was originally Disney Jackster before Jackster World. And so I started that account, again, as I mentioned, late summer, early autumn. And then it just kind of grew from there, really. And then I, again, went on more Disney trips and things just kind of went from there.
Yeah, and you've just come back from Disneyland Paris on a Christmas trip?
Yes, yeah. It's become an annual tradition now all of a sudden, because it was 2023 when obviously it first started again, and then we went again in 2024, and then, just come back. And then hopefully might go next year. Depends how much Florida's going to come out at, so we'll see.
It's such a magical time, Paris, at Christmas, and it's just so lovely, and
it's my favourite time of the year, honestly, because I'm Christmas through and through, it's my absolute love. And again, Paris, I don't know what it is. I just think it's just so much more magical as well. Being there, because it was really nice to go and see it in the summer. I loved it, but I just felt at Christmas, it just felt really homely.
Yes, yeah, they do it so well. Was there anything new at Paris that you hadn't done before, or anything that kind of stuck out that was a new experience?
I think I'm going to say Disney Village was the main thing, because it was still a lot of it was under construction the last time we went. They were still doing all the refurbs and everything, so that was nice to actually see that a bit more expanded and opened up. I know it's not fully done yet still, but it's just nice to see some walls down and actually it just look a bit more prettier.
Yeah, the shops are lovely, aren't they? Those new shops, the home shop and the Lego.
I haven't seen them yet.
Yeah. It's
so much better.
I've been holding off to go back. I didn't go at all last year to Disneyland Paris because last time I went was December 24, and I said I'm going to hold out. As much as I want to see Tales of Magic, I'm going to wait until Disney Adventure World is rebranded and World of Frozen's open and Disney Village is got less construction, because when I went in December, pretty much nothing nearly was open in Disney Village.
That was when I went as well, with December 24, and again, like I said, nothing. So it was a big transformation already in a year, so it's going to be massive when you go.
The big McDonald's.
Yeah, I've seen a picture of the new McDonald's, and it needs to be bigger because it's always busy.
Yeah, it's like a
Where is it? Is it in the same place?
Next door to it, kind of on
so what they're going to do, they're going to knock the other one down?
I think so, that's what I've read, yeah.
Because they are building another hotel, there.
Oh, okay.
Do you know, next to Newport Bay, Disney are building another Disney hotel.
Okay. Interesting. They need one, I think.
Behind where McDonald's is.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's so much land when you go, when you look up the
well, I don't know if it's a law or it's in the agreement with the French government that they have to have a third gate by whatever date. I don't know what it is. I've read up about it online, but apparently one of the deadlines was missed, but then they pushed it back because of COVID and things. This is what I've read on the internet. I might be wrong, but apparently they have to have a third gate by a certain date as well. Whether that's an indoor water park, which they've kind of got with Village Nature.
Yeah.
But,
Well, we just need Adventure World to be finished first.
Yeah, we need Adventure World to be finished first and the Lion King Land. But I think they're going to build Pandora. Because did you not see the sneak peek thing on the badge they've got? Do you know, in the middle of the lagoon on the new Disney Adventure World, each of the points, there's 4 points on the badge they've got in the middle that the drones come from and stuff. Each point points to a different section of the world thing they've got. So you've got like one says Frozen or Anna Else or something. Another one says Lion King or Rey Leon or whatever. I'm guessing that's what they say, something like that. And then another one says something to do with Toy Story Playland and points towards that. And the other one, I think it says Navi.
All right. No, you've got a very keen eye there. I didn't see that.
I saw it on the internet, like someone had pointed it out. So I think that might be one of the other lands that they build at Disneyland Paris. But I think all this construction, I know it's been a long time coming, and I think it was probably at its worst when we were just saying in 2024, the late 2024. But that's another reason I've held off going. But you've got your trip booked. You're going in October this year, is that right? To Florida?
I am, yeah. That's my big trip that I've got coming up. Honestly, I just can't wait. Like, because it's been so long, and because, if I'm honest, my Disneyland Paris knowledge is up there, but Florida, I haven't got a clue. I've tried not to look too much into stuff. When anyone asks me any tips, I'm like, I don't know. I'm not even going to lie. Like, I don't know what I'm expecting. I'm just so excited.
It's nice. It's nice to go in with a bit of like a plan, but like also all the surprises and all of the kind of.
I think you should just go and not do anything and just go and do it.
Yeah, not research it.
No.
Yeah,
but
that's coming from us.
But you need to go to Epic Universe.
Yes, that's one of the only things I still need to buy. I've got the Disney tickets. I brought them. I just need to buy, I think it's the Epic, it's like 1 day Epic and then 2 day Universal, because I want to do the Halloween Horror Nights as well. Mm-hmm. So I want to try.
You'd be better off buying a UK ticket. I mean, we sell them at Everoft Holidays. It's a 14-day all packs ticket, and basically it gives you 14 days of unlimited admission to all 4 Universal theme parks over a 2-week period.
What is it?
Yeah.
Just price.
Why didn't I just message you guys? There we go. Okay, right. I'll get in touch with you afterwards then.
Yeah. It's much, because once you start, when you start pricing it up, it does add up to the.
Yeah, because that sounds like one of the US ticket types you're looking at, and that ticket we've got for the UK is actually much better value, and you can go in all 4 parks as much as you want over a 14-day stay.
Because if you want to do like the Hogwarts Express between the 2, you need a hopper ticket.
Yeah. So
it's worth having. Yeah, that covers the hopper ticket as well.
Yeah.
Because I'm only doing, when I go in February, I'm just doing 1 day at Epic, and I am buying just 1 day because we're not touching the other parks, and it's coming in at about £180.
Yeah.
So it's just for 1 day Epic. So because there's just no. So it's worth, if you're definitely doing the other parks.
It's worth getting the 14-day all packs ticket.
Yeah.
Because then obviously you can buy Halloween Horror Nights still on top when they go on sale.
I'd also have Horror Nights, if you can, in your budget, try and get the Express Pass for the houses. It's really worth its money, that. And I'm not someone who buys Express Passes. Usually, like Matty is, because he's not got any patience. But I did this year because I was only doing the 1 day, and it was really, really worth it. You could smash through the houses and do the shows and everything else, because it's
nice.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah. So when you go, where are you staying when you go in? Is it October you said you were going?
Yeah, so go like towards the end of October. I think it's because I'm going with my family again. So we're doing like a similar thing where it's off-site. I can't remember the exact location of it, but I think it's like a 25-minute drive from Magic Kingdom. So it's around the whole, same villa kind of area.
Yeah, most of the communities are sort of within like a 25-minute.
Yeah.
Well, if you're being realistic, you're talking 45 minutes for the traffic out in Orlando.
Depends on how you hit it, yeah. But yeah.
But yeah, so that'll be good. And then, is there anywhere that you've got on your bucket list that you want to do that you haven't done, like Disney-wise?
Well, this is the thing, because I remember bits of that trip, but I don't remember the whole thing because, again, I didn't experience it properly. The one thing I do remember enjoying is going on the boat. I think it's the boat in Magic Kingdom, to the front bit. Do you know what I mean? Like, my knowledge is zero. So I want to embrace Magic Kingdom properly, because that's the one park I have the least knowledge on, surprisingly, because I feel like that's the park I love the most.
Yeah.
Epic's the one I remember the most, and that's the one I want to do drinking around the world at. So that's on my bucket list to do. Because as you guys know, I like to have a drink. So
you're in the right place here. You're talking to the right people. we just talked about
it. Said to my auntie yesterday, we're starting in Mexico, so we can start getting tequila and stuff.
That's literally what we were talking about with Matt last week. Yeah, like we love it.
Everyone when they mention Epcot talks about the drinking around the world.
Yeah.
As a Disney adult,
it's a rite of passage, definitely.
I think even if you're not a Disney adult, it's just something fun to do. Like, because a lot of Americans locally, they go on a weekend and do it, just for fun.
Absolutely. There's always something on. There's either like a singer on, or there's some entertainment.
Yeah.
Or you're looking at the different
that eat to the beat and.
Yeah. Because there'll be food and wine maybe in October. Is it food and wine festival?
It'll be food and wine. It will be food and wine because we had this discussion on the Christmas episode. Because when I was there in November, food and wine ran right up until Festival of the Holidays, and I believe they started in September. Food and wine.
Mm-hmm. So you've got more food to enjoy, more drink to enjoy at Epcot. So
after you've done that though, when you've been to Florida on this trip, have you got any other Disney destinations around the world that are on your bucket list that you're desperate to do?
Yeah, I really want to do DCA and Japan. They're like the two I really, really want to do because the DCA is I love how everyone describes it as like the place where it just feels really proper magical, and I feel like it's one of those where it's expanded more like Orlando, but it's obviously not that size, but then it's still got a Disneyland Paris charm. That's kind of what I've heard. And then Japan I just want to go because I've always wanted to go to Japan. It's always been on my bucket list anyway. And I want to go see, is it Disney Sea?
Oh yeah.
But I want to go see Disney Sea.
Yeah, it's a real. I came back from Japan saying that's a Japan's parks are like almost like a thank you to a Disney fan. They're like a kind of I know I've got two others to do, and I'm someone who wants to do all of them in the world. But I think Japan was a real I feel like a proper Disney fan. Like I've gone to like the mothership, like the main the plane. Disney Sea was such a it's such a like a. You know what I'm trying to say, like a thank you to Disney fan, or like a real top
without a doubt, Disney Sea is probably the most aesthetically beautiful Disney park in the world, without a doubt.
Yeah.
The amount of detail, and I've never seen anything like it. Saying that though, Tokyo is not my favourite Disney destination, but Tokyo Disney Sea is incredible. I'm not saying it's not, but it is incredible. But Disney, it's funny you say what you were saying about, just for everyone listening or watching who don't know, DCA is talking about Disney California, Disneyland California. Not everybody knows the abbreviations and the shorthand for things. So like we get customers ringing up and they'll even abbreviate like hotels. Like I want to stay 10 nights at CBR and then do 4 nights at HRH and
like some decoding.
But a lot of them don't. They're a bit shocked when you know what they're talking about. Yeah, that's fine. What do you mean? What do you mean that's fine? How do you know what I'm talking about? Because we're just like you guys. We're fans. But it's funny what you're saying about California, because we were having the same conversation with Matt on the last episode about how it feels and how you're describing it. We've both been. Matt's obviously been, and it's his favourite. He was saying on the last episode it's his favourite Disney park that he's been to. I absolutely loved it. It's up there, one of the best for me. And you're right, it does have a completely different feel to it, the one in California.
Like retro charm and and a lot of Paris was modelled after California, I believe. So you'll feel that and the logistics of like the parks are next to each other and all of that sort of stuff as well with comparing Paris. But you can definitely feel that. But you've got like the surrounding areas are more like America, because you've got like more of a American tourist area right outside it. It's mad how you don't feel like when you're in Disneyland California, you don't realise there's like a normal world outside, like right
literally
outside.
Step outside and it's like
tiny as well. Like it is very it's so different. But it's such a.
But you're right to probably want to go to that one as well, because it is amazing. Have you got any plans to go there, like in the immediate future, like next year or something?
I wish. I've got to figure out a way to pay for Florida. So, Yeah, I think once Florida's done, and I don't know if we are going to go to Paris or not in December. If I'm honest, it's very unlikely. If we go, it'll be a very last minute decision, like it has been basically every year since. That's where I want to go next. I think California, because I think Tokyo is going to be one of those things where I think I need to do like a proper big Japan trip. So I think that's going to take a bit longer because I don't want to go to just Disney Tokyo, like that's it. I want to actually do full on Japan, Shibuya, all of that stuff. But yeah, hopefully in the pipeline, California.
Yeah. And have you ever thought maybe about doing a Disney cruise?
I keep seeing more about it, and the more I see, the more I'm like, I would love this. I would absolutely love it. I just know I would. I think it's just kind of persuade the other half to look into it as well. Yeah. So we need to sit down and
you do know that there's 6 UK sailings this summer from Southampton.
There is no chance. As much as I wanted, there is no chance.
No, you would love it. It is really, I think people, I don't know, it is something that, again, people choose the parks or the cruises, or you can attach it to a trip. The UK sailings are great because it's a great way of not testing it, not doing the travel.
But if you leave it late, like we were also talking about this in the last episode, the episode before, if you leave your Disney Cruise Line bookings till later, closer to the date, there's a chance they bring out something called a guarantee basis stateroom, and if you're not bothered where it's going to be or anything like that, they're usually the best value way to do it, and they come at a reduced rate. So you should keep an eye on them for the summer UK sailings just to test one, because the chances are if they bring out any guarantee rates, prices will come down. You're not bothered. Well, your first Disney cruise, you won't be bothered what stateroom you're going to be in because you're not going to be in it.
Yeah.
Apart from sleeping.
Yeah. No, it's definitely add the cruise into the pipeline.
So when you go to Disney, and we'll talk more based on Disneyland Paris, because obviously you've been more there, is there any attractions that are like a must-do for you? Like, you make a beeline from, like, this is the first thing I need to do.
So, the main park, Paris, Big Thunder Mountain, every single time. I wait longer than 30 minutes, though. I'm impatient like you, Matt. I can't do it. I need to get on the ride. I can't be bothered standing there unless I'm with someone and I'm talking to them for ages. That's fine. But if it's just the two of us going, no, I need to get on the ride.
Buying the Premier passes.
Yeah, or Tower of Terror. I'll rewrite Tower of Terror over and over again.
And that Big Thunder is the best one in the world.
It is. That is the best Big Thunder Mountain in the world, the one in Paris.
A good one in Paris, yeah.
Everyone I've spoken to has said the exact same thing.
Yeah.
It's the fastest one, 100%, especially that bit underneath the water. Because it's the only one in the world that's an island.
Yeah, it's so good.
Is it?
Yeah. We were talking about it as well, because the one in Tokyo's a little bit odd, isn't it? Because you can't really see the mountain.
Yeah, but I liked that one. I thought that was a good one.
Yeah.
Out of the four.
But it's like when you're on it, it's like walls. It's a bit weird, like.
I don't remember that.
Anyway, and then is there any restaurants that are a go-to that you must do every time you go? I know on your last trip you did, was it Plaza Gardens? You did a character breakfast.
I did. So
did you do Waltz?
I did, yes.
Yeah.
Waltz is always a go-to. We have never had a bad experience at Waltz.
Yeah.
Like.
I'm glad you say that. Because we were talking about this and in another previous episode with another guest in series 1. I feel like I'm the only one that likes it. That likes the food.
I don't like the food.
But I love the food.
You don't like? Oh, do you not like the food?
No. And Matt's the same.
Because I love the experience of it.
Matt's the same, and I can't remember who it was, but one of the other guests on series 1 said the same thing. But I'm like, well, am I the only person that actually likes the food? Because Emily wasn't keen either.
It's all right. We'll go and enjoy the actual food.
Yeah. Did you see the parade from it? Was it you who? Did you time it so it got the parade?
I made sure to ask. I asked last year and it didn't happen, but I asked again this year and it did happen. So they put us next to the window seat so we could watch it, and I timed it carefully when I was booking it on the app to make sure it aligns with the timings of the evening parade. So then I didn't have to stand in the cold and shoulder barge my way through to the front.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't be dealing with that.
Yeah, because you were saying you were asking me about VIP viewings, was it yourself who was asking? I think, you'd asked me, and then I said they don't really do.
Yeah, for the fireworks.
Yeah, it's hard. You have to kind of be on the app, don't you, to try and get them ahead of time. I've never done them, you say. You can't buy them.
The thing is, with those VIP firework viewings, they're right in front of the castle. Mm-hmm. So you don't particularly get the best view. I don't understand.
I don't know where you watch the we were saying on the previous one, we love watching Tales of Magic from, like, up by Waltz, so you get like that full effect of the Main Street projections as well. That's kind of like instead of at the front, but it can be very like you have to kind of get the right spot, don't you? Sometimes.
Yeah, well, the thing is,
we had the best experience this time because we literally we went on Pirates like 5 minutes before the fireworks went on. I didn't even bother. Like usually I'm a stress head, so I need to get a spot like an hour before. Right. I thought I don't care. I thought I can't be, but I'm not going to argue with some random like person about them blocking my view or anything. I'm just going to rock up 5 minutes before, and it was the best view we've ever had.
Yeah, fabulous.
Yeah, because you can be waiting for ages in a spot, and then
I don't do that with Paris.
No, absolutely not.
I go in last minute. I think it's a bit more flexible. But even in Florida, I probably wouldn't do it either. No. Because it's not. You'll get somebody walk right in front of you right at the last minute. So, like,
you might as well do that to somebody else.
Yeah. But I'm on this one.
But yeah, so with Disneyland Paris then, I was just saying with the VIP viewing areas as well, because we've had them a couple of times at Disneyland Paris, but they're not the best views because, especially when they've got the drones on, because the drones sort of like they look a bit like down behind the castle when you're right at the very front, and it's great because you can see the projections really clearly, but I don't think I would. Yeah, I don't think I would pay to do that VIP viewing area again because I think it was like €30 each or something. From what I remember, I can't remember. Yeah. This was in December 24. This was, so I don't know how much it is now. But you don't have to do that to have a good time.
Yeah.
No, I think now that I've learned, you can literally rock up 5 minutes before and find a decent spot.
Same with the parades as well.
Yeah, like it's just. I just don't think it's worth it.
No.
Saying that though, like when I was just at Disney World, I left the park and came back in for naughty reasons. You can't do this.
This is how much worse than it actually is.
Yeah, you can't do this recreational thing in the park, so you have to leave. So I left the park and then I was going back in, and the Christmas parade. I wasn't expecting when I was going back in the park for it to have even started, but it had started, and I literally had just walked in, and it was there, and there was like loads of clear spaces, and it was round the park, and I had the best view. Yeah. I saw it twice that night. Right. So you can go. You don't have to be there like an hour and a half before to get a good spot.
Yeah, don't waste your time.
Go enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Because you find as well, before the parades and that are coming on, don't know about you, Jack, but before the parade's coming, about an hour and a half before, the queue times do drop.
Yeah, for the rides.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, it's always the best time to go. Like, I always, how people always rush to Crusher's Coaster in studios, like, that's always one of the best times to go when the parade's on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is there like a limit, a cap on how long you will wait for an attraction?
Yeah, about half an hour.
Same.
I'm about the same. If it's any more than half an hour, I'm like,
so you
I'm
will
not
queue
doing
4
it.
hours for Jack and Sally like I did. I hate myself for that. Never again.
You're crazy.
No, never again.
45 minutes it took me.
I know.
That was a stretch.
How did you survive that?
Inside that, in the most boring queue room, I don't know.
Yeah, that Spider-Man attraction in the studios, soon to be Disney Adventure World, that always has long wait times, I think.
Oh really? No, I've never queued for that one.
I don't ever go on that.
No.
It makes me really tired, that one. You're going like that.
Yeah.
We did it once, and I was just like, yeah, not again. I'm not doing that. It's too much work.
Yeah. Have to be. Everyone wants to go on it right after Pim Kitchen. I'm like, no, I can't breathe.
Absolutely not. After you've just eaten. Maybe before you go and eat.
I say about Pim's Kitchen, I really didn't enjoy it on my last trip.
Really?
No, I had such a bad experience. Like, the food I just felt was horrible.
Oh my gosh! I've been a few times.
I've never had a bad experience.
Well, that's the thing. Everyone I spoke to before was like, "Oh yeah, it's amazing." Like, I've only heard good things, and I was like, "Oh, like I don't know what it was. Maybe it was just an off night." But I was like, "Oh."
Did they have the blue custard?
Nice. What's that?
Did they have the blue custard?
I think so. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I had blue pasta.
I love the blue custard.
Yeah, I like that. But to be fair, when we last went in November, all the desserts were like nothing was there out on desserts. We had to wait ages for the desserts, and I always like it. But I always have like mac and cheese, kids chips, and a corn dog.
Chicken tenders.
I'm very basic with that, and then maybe a little mini burger, and that's kind of enough. But like, to be honest, the downtown that's in buffet in the Art of Marvel, so downtown buffet, that's actually probably a bit better. So same sort of thing. You get loads of like mini Marvel character desserts, and they have like a mixture of cuisines. So they have like Chinese cuisine and like pizza, pasta, and very similar kind of things to Pim. So I probably would, that one I liked over Pim, even though I've gone to Pim again. But yeah, if you're looking for another buffet, I'd probably suggest downtown.
I think we were going to look at that one, but I don't think it was available because we've done. Is it Manhattan restaurant?
Yes,
I believe that's the same. So yeah, we've done that, which is nice, but we've heard good stuff about downtown, so we were going to book it, but yeah, it wasn't on the app. So hopefully next time we go.
Yeah, the books up very fast. That one, I think it's probably Pim's probably got double the
capacity.
I'll say it's obviously in the theme.
I've only ever eaten that downtown for breakfast when I've stayed there. I've never eaten there for dinner.
Yeah, it's my family's first trip to Disneyland Paris, and we just went because we've got 2 little kids as well and stuff. We went our first night. We got there, and everyone liked it. It was just like throw us in. Everyone can choose what they want, and they do. The buffets they do well for what they are in Disneyland Paris, because it's either a set meal, isn't it, like a 3-course set meal, or it's a buffet. Really, that's kind of the choice you have in Paris. But
where else did you eat when you went there last time? So Waltz, Plaza Gardens, Pim.
And Truckwagon in Hotel Cheyenne.
So is that the one you get breakfast and stuff with? And
yeah, but we went for dinner there as well.
Oh, was it good?
We did it's really good. It's really good. Like,
I've never eaten
the best salmon I'll ever have. So I'm happy with it.
Ooh.
I love Cheyenne. We stayed there in November as well.
Yeah, it's got a nice Starbucks as well.
Yeah, nice Starbucks. Just nice, very quiet, and like I just like the vibe of Cheyenne, just like the theming and stuff. It's cute.
Yeah, I would never have a problem with it. We did have the steakhouse booked, because we've been there like the last 2 or 3 trips, but every single time it got like a little bit worse.
Is this the steakhouse in Disney Village?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had a bad time in there, didn't you?
I've never eaten in the steakhouse at Disney Village, but Silver Spare Steakhouse.
Isn't it the same one?
That's the one next to Phantom Manor.
Sorry.
Silver Spare Steakhouse is the one where they had the piano playing with the Shadow of the Phantom.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I like it in there, but I did have a bad experience once in there, but it doesn't put me off going back, because 9 times out of 10, that Silver Spare Steakhouse, I really like it in there. I like the desserts, even though I shouldn't be eating them. So, is there any of the Disney hotels in Disneyland Paris? I mean, this is probably a really silly question. If you could stay at any of them on your next trip, which would it be?
Oh, I wonder if I'm going to say the Disneyland Hotel. You say that, but actually, I really want to do Newport.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not to Newport yet.
Yeah, I'd like to do. I don't know what the level's called. Is it called
the Compass Club?
Compass Club.
That's it. Yeah, we went to speak to someone who worked there on our last trip to kind of like see what it's like, and I met up with Alexa. She travels with Alexa on Instagram. She was staying there at the time. She was going on about how nice it is. So we kind of thought, oh, we'll have a look at it and see what we think. And we were really like taken aback, because we were like, oh, this is great. So I'd like to do that on a future trip. It depends really, because Cheyenne's the one we always go to, so we've kind of got like a special thing for it. But I'm open to definitely like giving it a go. And of course, I
Newport
like
Bay
City
is
Hotel.
definitely like, I would say, like a deluxe style hotel at a moderish kind of price, because it's not that much more than Sequoia Lodge.
No, it's usually like the two, Santa Fe, Cheyenne, and then Sequoia Lodge. Sometimes Sequoia Lodge can be the same price as Cheyenne though. And then you've got Newport, then it goes up, then it jumps quite a lot to Marvel, jumps then up again to Disneyland Hotel. But yeah, I'd like to do, that's what I want to do, yeah, definitely.
I like Newport Bay, especially in the summer, because it's got the indoor and outdoor swimming pool.
Yeah.
So that'd be nice. So obviously your Instagram and your content creation, and you were saying that it's only like the past year that you've been growing that, and obviously it's grown quite quickly. I mean, I've had mine for like 9 years, and mine's coasting at sort of 4,000. Doesn't seem to be growing very quickly. But what do you feel has helped you drive the growth of your personal social media accounts?
I think it's just because I'm not fake on them. Maybe that's what it is. Because like there's something I think there's a lot of people, what people say in the Disney community. I mean, whatever. Like there's a lot of like fakeness and trying to do whatever. I'm just like I didn't give a toss. Like this is me. At the end of the day, like if you take it as you will. Are you allowed to say? I don't know if you're allowed to say toss on.
Right, beep that out.
I'm kind of think of something that's not bad. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why it has. Maybe hopefully that's why it is, because I just don't care.
You're genuine. Like people can see that through a screen. Like people are genuine or not.
Yeah, and I think people can probably see that like you genuinely love Disney, and you do post quite consistently as well, and I think that helps. Because I notice that I lose a bit of traction when I don't post for maybe a week or so because I'm too busy. But you are quite consistent with it as well.
Yeah, and I do talk to quite a lot of people. Like, I don't just, for example, I don't just have like one conversation with someone. Like, I'll actually try and engage with everyone. If anyone pops up to a story, like I'm not just gonna be one of those that's gonna be like, oh, I'm not gonna reply for like 2 weeks because I'm that kind of person. Like I will just reply to people. I'll see what other people are doing, but obviously I'm trying to manage my screen time. My phone's always glued to my hand, basically. So I am trying to manage my screen time. So it has been a bit less recently, but I think maybe that might have helped with the growth. I'm not entirely sure.
And what do you enjoy most about it?
I think it's just like being creative and having fun. I've always loved doing social media stuff, like my whole life. Everything, social media was a thing. But I think it's just, it's fun having like a nice feed, and then like coming up with different ideas for reels and stuff, and then also making like friends, obviously because I know we all met up and basically from social media. So it's stuff like that, how one little like an Instagram account can become all of those things.
Yeah, it was amazing the first day when we all met and everything, and then I kind of, Matt told me about it through Matt, and then I kind of followed you and then we chatted.
Because you told me.
Yeah. And it was just like so many people had followed myself or like I'd spoke to before or whatever, and it's like it was just amazing, just like-minded people, isn't it? People have different journeys with like their accounts and going to Disney. Some people again fanatics, or people who are just getting started and haven't been before. And
just to put a bit of context in it, so anyone listening who's not aware, you basically were instrumental in assisting with some other people in organising a couple of Disney fan meetups last year, and that's what we're talking about right now. And obviously you've only been running your Instagram and socials for a year or just over a year, but to be able to do something like that in such a short space of time is quite an achievement, really, to bring so many people in a community together. Like, I didn't know nothing about it. We were going down to London on a work trip to Disney's head office and things, and see one of our ticket suppliers, and we're going to go see Hercules. And then you said, oh, I think that while we're down there, there's this Disney fan meetup going on. So I was like, oh great, like yeah, I'm up for going for that. I mean, I couldn't stay too long, like, but you know, when I got there were so many people there. So can you tell us how that all came about, like how you ended up?
Yeah. So I actually came up with the idea a month after I started. So people don't know this, but a lot of people don't know this, but there actually was another meetup before that in the January of 25, and there was about 14 of us, I'd say, and it was a really nice trip, and it was planned, but because it was so cold in January, like, and we didn't really know what to do. Like, so because we met up, and we went to the Disney store, which was really nice, and we had a great time. And I just thought, you know what, I actually want to make this properly something. So, I was co-organizing like this meetup, but I kind of did spearhead it, and I just thought, right, okay, how can I do it so it's accessible for people? It's somewhere where people, it's kind of like a central location. So I thought, right, London, at least it's fun, so everyone can go to Disney store and everyone can go out after, do whatever. And then I basically just put the word out there. I was just like, look, come on, it'll be a laugh. Let's just do it. So I was just basically, I was making videos and TikTok for it. I was messaging, there was group chats going on. I was just trying to get as much like traction for it as possible, because I thought it'll just be a laugh and to make like actual some mates from it. That was the whole purpose of it, was literally just bringing people together, like in somewhere where you're not going to be judged for if you're wearing like a Disney themed like hoodie or sweater. You can chat openly about anything. Like, it doesn't just have to be about Disney. You can just make friends from it or people that, again, like as you said, that you followed and you've seen for the first time in person. So it was really like a nice feeling, because I think there was over 90 people that came in the end. So it was a bit like, oh, I wasn't expecting that.
No, it was so nice for me. I find I'll chat to people on online and whatever. It's just nice to put a face to the name. Sometimes I find I feel a bit more of a connection with people when I've actually met them in person as well. Just kind of I don't know if it's like the older generation. I'm a bit more like reserved. I don't know, like about chatting to people, giving my life to somebody online. I'd rather meet them in person and that. And I met the lovely lady who watches my vlogs and stuff, and she came up to me. I was so nice. I always see her comments on my videos, and just to put that face to the name. And
There was some customers there as well.
Customers there, yeah. It was lovely to meet people. So it was.
Yeah, we really enjoyed it.
I'd never seen anything like that before.
No,
I've been on.
I'd not.
I had a Disney account for, I don't know how many years I've had mine now, and I've never seen anything or been invited to anything like that. So I don't know if it was
because you obviously see these like official gatherings and things or events that Disney or Universal might put on, and they'll invite some influencers and this, that, and the other. But it wasn't like that. It was not about selling anything. It wasn't about promoting anything. It was just people, like-minded people meeting up.
Yeah, I'd have a picnic and just,
Didn't feel like there was any egos about.
Yeah.
No, and that's the thing. I think that's what kind of happened. If I'm honest, that kind of happened afterwards. Is that some people were trying to say, "Oh, are you doing this for like selfish reasons?" And I'm like, what did I gain from it? Like, I travelled and paid for my own travel and stuff, and stayed overnight and paid my money to stay in a hotel in London and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And even our second one, like the Halloween one, that one, I think we struggled, if I'm honest, mentally about it, me, Maya and Hermione, because the event was different to the summer one because it was a ticketed event. So people obviously were already like, oh, why are we paying to go to an event and stuff? And it wasn't like that. It's just that we took on a lot of comments from the summer one and wanted to apply it to the Halloween one. And everyone was saying, oh, why don't we do like a venue and stuff? And it's like, yeah, I'd love to. But if you actually look how much it costs to hire a venue, it's not cheap. So that's why we went up for Leeds, because then it could be more accessible for people up north. We picked a venue, so it was like the tickets were like, I think it was £8.33, and that was including like Eventbrite prices. So we didn't make a dime from it. Like, that wasn't even our goal at all. We lost money because we were putting more into the decorations and stuff and giving to Make-A-Wish, the charity. I mean, that was a fun event as well, but there was a lot of, I think it took a lot out of us as well, just a lot out of us, and to be honest, personally for me as well. So as much as I want to do this event again myself, I know there are other ones going on that people have been planning. I don't know, but for me, planning one, I would love to. I need to have a think about it and see if it's possible, because it was a lot of stress and strain, especially like the second one in particular?
Well, you know, if you ever want to do one and you want to come to Hull downstairs, where, you know, in the shared office space downstairs, there's a huge communal area that we can use for Everett holidays for events. So if you wanted to do one in Hull, which is easily accessible for people, because you can
People
get
don't realise it is. They think it's like out the way. Like,
Yeah.
I know it's the top.
like our office is literally next to the train station, and you can get a train which takes like 2 hours direct from London to Hull. So if you want to do one, you're more than welcome to get in touch with us about maybe using the space downstairs.
I think we should, because I love the picnic idea, but I think it'd be nice to be inside somewhere as well, like just to have like a bit of a venue, so you can actually like just be comfortable, and if you want to have a drink, have a drink.
Yeah, it's a lot, but it's a lot. You did two in a year, really. Like you it was two, but even though the first one wasn't an event, like it's still.
Well, they did three, really, because they did the mini one in January.
Yeah, three.
So really three.
Yeah,
which is a lot. So maybe, and it's a you've not got a guidebook for it.
No.
Nobody's given you instructions. You've just kind of
everyone's got full-time jobs and what have you.
So you have to. Everything's a trial run, isn't it?
Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Halloween one was a lot harder for us to plan. To be honest, I've got to give a lot of credit to Maya and Hermione, who were the co-hosts for that event, because they put so much effort into that. Because they basically wanted to join and be part of it from the summer meetup. And that was my first time meeting them there as well, even though I've spoken to them for like over 6-7 months online. It was, we had we would travel, we were buying decorations, we were having weekly Zoom calls, we were decorating that venue for about 6 hours before the event. Like, we had like printed out sheets and everything. Like, we had like full on like a schedule, like a proper schedule. Like, it was a lot more scheduled than the summer one, actually, even though the summer one was a lot more bigger. It was just crazy. It was crazy. It was so much fun though, to be fair. Like, it was stressful, and I said, again, mentally exhausting, but it was fun.
But you'll learn from each one if you want to do it again. You know, if it's something you enjoy. Anything, it's just a creative process, isn't it? And if it's a passion of yours to do it, you'll learn from each one. Like, I was gutted. I think I got back from Tokyo the day it was I was in London. I would have come as well. You were away. It was like
I'd literally just gone away.
Yeah, you'd gone away, and I just got back from Tokyo, so I was like, I can't make it. But yeah, it was definitely.
But like I said, you want to do one in Hull, you can use the space downstairs.
Sponsored by Everett Holidays.
Sponsored by Everett Holidays.
I think it would be a laugh. I think it would fully be a. That's my main thing. Like, especially with the October one, I was like, let's just make it a proper giggle. Like, we went down in Leeds afterwards. Had a great time.
Oh, fun.
I mean, where we are, we've got like that big conference room thing we can use. It's big glass windows. Then also we've got literally outside that, there's like a cafe stroke bar in our building as well, just outside that. Then we've got the city garden as well, if people want to go to the city garden on the ground floor as well. So it's really like our office building is really. Hit me up with that if you want to do it, because I'll be up to help.
I think it could be a thing. I mean,
I'll be up to helping you with it.
Yeah. We could do like Disney quizzes, Disney karaoke, do a performer.
Yeah.
You know, there's lots of things you can kind of put into it. So.
Yeah, what I'll do is I'll talk to Maya and Hermione about it, because Maya is just, I don't know if you follow Magic with Maya, she just got engaged last year, so her wedding's coming up, so I know that's her big focus at the moment, but I think it definitely could be potentially something for the end of the year, like if we planned it all properly, because we had a lot of like retailers, like we had like LF Lovers, we had Get Ready Comics, I think Geek Core got involved as well, like, you know, and a lot of other small Disney businesses that really want to participate, and we had stalls at the October one as well, so
that's even something that we could have here, because the room downstairs has plenty of room. You could have a side with our little stalls of Disney sort of and Universal gift creators, and you know, the lounge fly sellers and what have you, and then karaoke singers, there's a bar, people can dance, you know. It'd be a good idea.
I love the small Disney shops, and I mean, we'd have to maybe one time try and all get together and go one of those like Castle Bazaar and play things like that.
There's one, and I can't remember the name of it. I can't remember.
Makers Mark.
Is it in Liverpool?
Oh, I don't know. I'm thinking of the one that's.
There's a really big one, and I can't remember what it's called. Ella knows what it's called.
I've been to one that was in Birmingham.
It might have been Birmingham.
There's Castle Bazaar. That was the recent one. That was in Milton Keynes, I want to say, but I couldn't make it.
There was one that came to Nottingham, but I'm sure it went around quite a few cities, but I don't know what that one was called.
Yeah, I love the small, like the Disney businesses. There's so many online that I've like followed over the years and stuff, and yeah, love to kind of.
I need to find more time to find these people because
You don't need any more merch to buy. You well, no, you do. You do. Go to the small Disney businesses.
I don't want, like, not necessarily to buy anything, but like just to be able to see, like, I spend too much time on TikTok looking at little chihuahuas and scary videos rather than
your algorithm needs to
my
change.
algorithm's really weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It needs to change.
But yeah, so we're coming towards the end of this episode. But we've just got a couple of things we want to do before we finish off. First thing we want to do you want to close it off with the ever after question and the this or that?
I don't need this, well, do I? Got so many of them now. So the ever after question, we ask all of the guests that are on the podcast this. So it's basically, if you had unlimited budget and you could have your perfect Disney park day. Now this can be travelling multiple places, multiple parks, anywhere in the world. Or if you've had a perfect Disney day, or it's simple as just going to one of your parks and having a coffee and sitting on me, anything like that, what would be your perfect Disney day? No budget restricted. So where you're waking up, where you're having breakfast, what park you're going to, kind of thing.
That is a good question, actually. I think, I don't know the names of the hotels in California, but I would go straight to California. I'd do a full-on like experience there, enjoy it, meet the characters, because I know they roam around that park, I believe. I'd go see the Cars Land. I think that's the main area I'd probably be in for most of the day, because it just looks incredible. And then what I would do is, even though I know it's a day, but I try and extend it to like another day, I would then fly to Hawaii and go to Ulani, and relax there, go on the lazy river. I think they've got a lazy river, and then just do whatever.
Yeah,
that'd be me sorted.
That's like my dream trip. Yeah. I've done a lot of Disney trips, but the Ulani thing for me is a massive thing. But I can never seem to fit it into what I want to do.
It's a bit like out of the way, isn't it?
Yeah,
California's definitely the one you link it to if you can do it.
But this year it's just there for D23. So I might be after something to do next year, but Alani's really expensive as well.
Yeah.
And getting to Hawaii, Hawaii is expensive. But it'll happen one day. You've got to manifest it.
Yeah.
I'm like mentally like envisioning myself there like in a couple of years.
Yeah. See yourself in that lazy river. That's what you got to do.
In the lazy river with a cocktail in hand, live my best life.
Definitely. But yeah, that Cars is incredible. You just mentioned Cars Land. That you can't believe that used to be a car park. I think it used to be. And honestly, we walked around because we were staying off site. And with the road that's like alongside Disney, when you walk to the parks, like the big massive like crossroads and stuff that walk into Disney, and we're walking and I'm like, what's that there? And it's like these weird like cardboard cutout looking things. And I looked on my map and I went to Kieran, my boyfriend, and I went, that's Cars Land. And like it looks like a cardboard cutout, and when you're actually in the land, you feel like you're in the desert. Like it's the Imagineering is incredible. That and the
I must admit, like, you know, I'm not a huge Cars fan. My nephew absolutely loves it. Like when he was a kid, he used to say Lightning McQueen was his best mate. But he's just turned 16 and he's got the Cars Crocs, he's got the cap and things, and he still wears them, you know. No. He's not being a grumpy teenager. And he says he's going to wear them on the Disney Destiny. But when I went in there, all I could think about was like how much he would love it, because it's so immersive, the Cars Land, and they even have like life-size versions of the cars driving up and down. Is it called Route 66 or something?
Yeah. Radiator Springs.
Radiator Springs. But the attraction is like, it's like Test Track. It's a bit like Test Track, but better. And really well themed. I mean, the new Test Track's actually really good. Have you been on the new one yet? It is actually really good. No. But the Cars Land is phenomenal.
Yeah.
And obviously the Tower of Terror there is Guardians.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that though.
It's good.
Are you not a Tower of Terror? You're not a Tower of Terror fan, but old school Tower of Terror.
I'm not sure about again, I need to go see it to see what I think.
Yeah. I don't
want them to rebrand Paris as that. That's what I'm worried about, and I think it's probably going to happen.
I hope not.
I know, because I love the Paris.
The one in Paris is the best one.
Yeah.
The one in Paris is the best one.
Creepy little girl in it, yeah. That's probably the best one.
I'm trying not to think too much about it, but again, in my opinion, might change if I eventually go.
Oh, I really hope not, because it's literally next to Avengers Campus, isn't it?
One in Paris, yeah. We'll see. But yeah, California, it's definitely must do.
This or that.
Yeah, so we're doing the quick fire.
Yeah, so this is the this and that. Now, every single guest we've had has been asked the same this and that. So you're doing the same one that all the other guests, and it's weird because every single one we have different answers.
It's a quick fire, so you're not going to think about it. You're just going to say the first thing. Don't overcomplicate it. Just say the first thing. So I'm going to ask you this or that, and yeah, we've had some interesting answers where we've gone, what? Like, really confused at what they've answered. But yeah, right. So, starting off then. Snacks, Mickey ice cream bar or Dole Whip?
Dole Whip.
Fireworks or parades?
Fireworks.
Classic rides or thrill rides?
Thrill rides.
Character meetups or ride marathons?
These aren't the same questions, are they?
No. I was reading them like these are completely different.
Oh, where's Matt's?
You've added some new ones in.
I have.
Oh, yeah, these are good then.
It doesn't matter, they're good.
Okay, so
some of them are similar.
Some of them are similar. You get a new question. So, did you say ride marathons then?
Yes.
Oh, I can't. I didn't pick that one. Can I skip?
No.
No, so this or that.
It's all that.
Okay. I'll say. I'll say ride marathons.
Okay. Are you rope dropping in the morning or are you a late night park close?
Paris is more of it. I'm going to say late night park close.
Okay. Disney content then, are you photos or reels or TikToks?
I do more reels at the moment, but I prefer photos.
Okay. Are you, I think I know this answer, well, I'm hoping I know this answer from our chatting. Halloween at Disney or Christmas at Disney?
Christmas.
Staying on site or staying off site?
On site.
Planning everything or you go with the flow?
Go with the flow.
And then a solo Disney day or a group Disney day?
Group Disney day.
Okay. That's, yeah, they were different to everybody else.
They were different.
But it was quite interesting.
What was that one that we always asked in the other ones? It was Space Mountain or Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. Have you been on
No, it's not done.
it doesn't matter because you're not being on Cosmic Rewind then.
Not yet, because it wouldn't have been open.
Yeah, wouldn't have been
10
open.
years ago.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
So it's a good job I changed the questions. Maybe
you don't know.
No, it is because I remember when I put them together.
Self helping future self.
Yeah. I've done that much today. I don't know what I'm doing.
Sorry, what did you say about Guardians or?
Oh, I just said the same. I wouldn't know.
No.
I just hope it's good.
Yeah, well, you're going to experience it this year.
Yeah. Yeah. So that brings us to the end of this episode. Thank you for joining us, Jack. So just to remind everybody watching, it is at Jacksterworld on Instagram and TikTok.
Yeah, that's right.
Have you got any other handle? Any others?
I have YouTube as well. I should be vlogging Florida, so if you want to subscribe, go ahead. Hopefully I'll be doing it, but I know what I'm like, so we'll hopefully see.
Thank you so much for joining us. And like we were saying, everyone listening or watching, stay tuned because we might be doing a Disney fan meet-up here at Ever After Holidays, then maybe with Jack.
Thank you for, doing them this last year, and it was a lot of fun, and it's lovely, to connect with people, like-minded Disney people. That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
That's what we
of course.
do.
Thanks so much for having me. I've loved every minute and seeing you guys. It's been so long.
I know, it was lovely to speak to you and hear about your Paris trip and everything, and it's been fun.
Lovely. Well, thanks everyone for listening to this episode of the Ever Aftercast, and thank you, Jack, for being such a great guest. And we will see you next week with another magical episode.
See you later.
Thank you for joining us on the Ever Aftercast.
If you've enjoyed today's episode, be sure to subscribe and share the magic. For more Disney and Universal travel inspiration, visit everafterholidays.com or follow us on social media.
You can follow myself, Matty, on Instagram at Matty Happily Ever After.
And you can follow me, Laura, at Kind of Magic Laura.
If you want to find daily holiday offers and more, you can also visit facebook.com/everafterholidays or follow our Instagram at eafterholidays.
If you'd like to be a guest on a future episode or you have any questions you'd like us to answer, please email info@everafterholidays.com.
See you real soon.